EnergeticUX Morning Pulse, Global Edition. Morning Briefing, December 11th, 2025. A fast, authoritative briefing on energy, AI, markets, and strategic signals for 2030. Produced by EnergeticUX Institute. Top story: renewables hit a record, yet COP28 targets are already at risk. The world added 582 gigawatts of new renewable capacity in 2024, the strongest year in history. But according to IRENA, this pace is still far below what is needed to meet the COP28 commitment to triple global capacity to 11.2 terawatts by 2030. To stay on track, annual additions must double to around 1,122 gigawatts per year. If not, the world faces a structural clean energy deficit for AI compute and hyperscale data centers by the end of the decade. Key highlights: United States, plus 11.7 gigawatts solar in Q3 2025, the third best quarter ever. United Kingdom, wine production hits an all-time high. European Union, accelerates grid expansion to suppress price spikes and absorb record VRE output. As global targets slip, demand surges for distributed hybrid systems. IMPC positions itself as a modular VRE plus water plus minerals plus local power platform for the AI era. Climate and grid stress. Polar vortex weakens. Europe faces temperature whiplash. Early December stratospheric warming is weakening the polar vortex. This increases the likelihood of cold air outbreaks across Europe and North America within the next 10 to 14 days. Implications: higher peak electricity loads. Gas and coal peakers re-enter the merit order. Additional stress on EU and US grids during winter volatility. This strengthens the case for IMPC plus BESS plus Sterling hybrid modules as local reliability anchors for industry and hyperscale data centers. Energy markets. EU gas falls, Brent near $60, US output still rising. Europe gas market. TTF continues below 28 euros per megawatt hour. NBP down 2%. Gas storage levels remain 76.5%. Exceptional wind output in Northern Europe suppresses gas demand. Oil market. Brent trades at $62 to $63, pressured by weak Chinese demand, oversupply, and market skepticism toward OPEC plus extension plans. EIA short-term outlook. U.S. gasoline price $2.98 per gallon. Alaska oil output 477 kilobarrels per day. Rig count 517. Why it matters. Cheap gas cools transition urgency, but rising volatility increases appetite for ROI-focused modular infrastructure like IMPC. MENA and Asia, CCS leadership, BESS expansion, nuclear resurgence. Oman and Saudi Arabia emerge as regional leaders in CCS megaprojects. India reports record low BESS auction prices, yet requires 1.4 trillion rupees in storage investments by 2030. Japan returns to nuclear power. SMR and thorium momentum. China follows its TMSAR LF1 thorium breakthrough with plans for a 60-megawatt thorium demonstrator by 2029. India accelerates its thorium, heavy water SMR roadmap. IMPC fits directly into the CCS plus water plus mineralization value chain. UAE data centers. Hyperscale expansion spurs demand for on-site power. ADIO, Mubadala, and private operators are evaluating new hyperscale campuses. What operators demand? On-site generation plus BESS, waste heat integration, hydrogen-ready/ammonia-ready design, resilience against grid instability. IMPC becomes a compelling offering as a modular water-to-energy-to-minerals backend for next-generation AI campuses. Artificial intelligence. Regulatory pressure meets explosive technical progress. Regulatory developments. U.S. state attorneys general issued warnings to Microsoft, Meta, Google, Apple about AI hallucinations. Meta faces internal conflict as its new TBD lab demands $2 billion for a superintelligence roadmap. Breakthroughs in models. OpenAI GPT 5.1. Google Gemini 3. Agentic AI, 72% task completion accuracy. China's DeepSeek version 3.2 surpasses GPT-5 in mathematics, slashes compute cost by 70%. TikTok deploys aggressive AI content watermarking and feed-level control. Noor IPS 2025 takeaway. AI is accelerating faster than interpretability research. IA warns AI data centers will double electricity demand by 2030, creating blackout risks in Texas and the EU. This strengthens IMPC's positioning as an energy, water, materials stabilizer for the AI economy. Crypto markets. BTC under pressure. AI tokens surge. Bitcoin dips below $90,000, now around $92,000. ETF outflows. $152 million. Stablecoin inflow volume down 50% since August. Top coins. BTC. $92,191, $1.84 trillion, minus 0.91%. ETH, $3,325, plus 6.21%. BNB, $890, plus 2.50%. XRP, $2.08, plus 3.87%. ADA, $0.47, plus 6.87%. AI tokens outperform. Sector plus 4.46%, FED plus 9.6%. Kinhype rises with agentic AI narrative, but clear signs of market manipulation persist. Crypto remains a risk barometer. Energeticrx's asset strategy aligns better with real economy infrastructure plus selective token layers. Regulatory landscape. US deregulates, EU tightens controls. President Trump signs Unleashing American Energy, accelerates leasing for oil/gas, boosts CCS. EIA AEO 2025, U.S. electricity demand to rise 2% annually, first sustained growth since 2007. FERC fast-tracks data center interconnections. NERC warns of winter blackout risks. CFIUS expands oversight of China-linked tech and energy deals. EU members add investment screening powers. Italy launches crypto risk reviews. CCS expansion plus rising electricity demand equals strong justification for Oman/GCC pilots. IMPC's ROI fits investor expectations for 3 to 7 year horizons.